sidekick.
Pittsburgh, how we doing tonight? Welcome to the buy-in for a very special night here at the warehouse, because tonight is Pittsburgh versus Canada. The stars of 880 Wrestling will collide tonight with the stars of Hybrid Championship Wrestling, and it's sure to be a fun night. But let's give you a little taste of it, because folks, who's ready for some wrestling? Your buy-in match is a 4 corners tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Good evening and welcome to the 880 Wrestling buy-in. Pittsburgh versus Canada coming up on the top of the hour at IndyWrestling.live or for ringside members of the IndyWrestling.us YouTube channel. I am Pittsburgh's own Paul Michaels, joined tonight by Sean Collier.
I had to come down and be a part of a great, how often are you part of an international showdown? And Eamon very kindly will be giving me the mic from the main card, but happy to join you at commentary. As much as I keep coming on commentary for Dead Hand Society matches, I don't know how I keep getting stuck with the DHS assignment.
This is the Skunk Dog, Dbeat, Cooper. Together, they represent the Dead Hand Society.
And over the last several weeks, several months, we've seen so many different combinations of the Dead Hand Society. And here's another new one in Dbeat Cooper and Krystal Moon. They are flanked by Gunnar Bergmann, and so great to see that Dbeat Cooper has finally found his way to the warehouse by way of the shop.
Well, out with injury for quite some time, I understand. Dead hand or not, glad to see people make the recovery, get back in the ring. Hopefully, no hijinks, no shenanigans from the Dead Hands. Let's have a good, clean match. It's the buy-in. We want to set the tone.
Team number 2, fighting out of Baltimore, Maryland. They are the team of The Outsider, Dave Luna. His partner is the Genuine Cowgirl, Beefcake, Jesse LaBelle.
Dave Luna and Beefcake set for buy-in 4 corners tag team action here. Been quite some time since we've seen Dave Luna as well here in 880 Wrestling. And so it'll be a big opportunity to not only get back into the fold, but possibly get back into the win column.
Well, very difficult in any 4 corner situation. I heard somewhere once you only have a 25% chance of winning. But a lot of newer combos, a lot of new combinations, and some special guests.
Team number 3, first, fighting out of Guelph, Ontario, Canada. This is generational Alex Gagne. His partner, fighting out of the anime convention. This is the otaku, Nilo Reyes.
Nilo Reyes and Alex Gagne, the lone hybrid championship wrestling representation in this 4 corners tag match, but certainly not the only hybrid championship wrestling representation on this card. So many members of the hybrid championship wrestling roster will be in action on your main Pittsburgh versus Canada card at the top of the hour. IndyWrestling.live and for ringside members of the IndyWrestling.us YouTube channel.
And so many matches that we haven't seen before here at 880 Wrestling. This is going to be a show to see. And here is, dare I say it, the team to beat in this opening contest.
And the final team, being accompanied to the ring by Princess Amanda. They are the team of the Emperor's Finest, the Lost Primarch, Johnny fucking Demise. His partner is the Gigabyte Grizzly, BroHemoth. You are all
Sean Collier, hard to argue with your assessment. The Deathwatch very well might be the team to beat in this one. They've had a great run here in 2026 in 880 wrestling. BroHemoth in particular has had lots of luck on the buy-in. He recently got engaged on one of these, if you can believe it. Congratulations to BroHemoth.
But look, up and down the card, there's only so many competitors who were here from the beginning of 880, before the beginning of 880, when we were having shows without a name on top of them. And BroHemoth is one of those competitors. Not only the most experienced wrestler in the match, but the most experienced team in the match in terms of tagging in and out, working the angles, working the corners. I think the Deathwatch is going to impress in this. If I can offer, I don't want to get into predictions, but if I can offer, I'd put my money on Deathwatch.
The bell rings, and we will not have to wait any longer for the 880 in-ring return of Dbeat Cooper, locking up with Johnny Demise here in the early going. Now, Sean, what would you say is the general strategy in a four corners tag match with only two competitors in the ring at the same time?
Well, be in the ring at the right time. You almost said it right there. On the one hand, you're on that apron. The match can end without your involvement. On the other hand, look, we're pretty sure it's not going to end right now. You can kind of learn to judge the rhythm of the match and tag yourself in, if necessary, when that opponent is down for the count.
Self-preservation and pick your spot.
That's what they always said in the video. Remember when you had played the video games and they didn't have a lot of commentary yet? They all talked about picking your spot, and I was paying attention. As Dbeat Cooper takes it to Johnny Demise, not seeing any ring rust so far.
Here comes Krystal Moon, representing the Dead Hand Society in this matchup. How many members do you think the Dead Hand Society has?
Look, I'll admit to you, I'm not someone who's here every week. I miss some shows. I'm always thrilled to come to 880, and every time I do, there's 4 new members of the Dead Hand Society. I cannot keep track of the comings and goings in this faction.
Near fall there for Krystal Moon. Sean, I'm here every week, and I still see new ones pop up all the time.
Listen, I have the appeal. We're talking about experience. We're talking about longevity. Versions of this group have been around the greater Pittsburgh area independent scene for more than a decade. You see that name, you see those associations, and you think this could advance my career. That said, with Nick's Wild no longer a part of the organization, it's a little rudderless, it's a little leaderless at the moment.
We've not seen Nick's Wild since they fell at Paint It Black 2 in the 880's first ever steel cage match. Of course, Brandon St. James taking the 880 championship from Nick's Wild. Brandon St. James will defend that championship tonight against Christian Starr of Hybrid Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. We've seen so much from Brandon St. James, but you love to see an opponent that maybe these two aren't familiar with one another. Maybe they're going to have to feel one another out. So much uncertainty in how this night is going to go. A big matchup from top to bottom, and there's a big cross body.
Dave Luna gets the near fall. Luna now in there with Nilo Reyes, the Otaku. Now Beefcake
taking it to Alex Gagne.
Piece of the action as well. It's Alex Gagne outside of the ring.
Speaking of that action, there is now action everywhere. We've got into the wall courtesy of the Gigabyte Grizzly. And we got a few matchups on the show tonight with quite a few competitors in them. I think this is not the only moment of chaos you're going to get out of tonight's contest.
Not at all. And Nilo Reyes kind of feigning the dive there, but then being dragged out of the ring by the team of Luna and Beefcake, now wailing away.
Ooh, uneasy alliance. There is Alex Gagne with the cannonball. You know, wrestling has more than one royal family, and what an honor to have part of the Gagne dynasty here at 880 tonight.
Alex very vocal about wanting to restore some of the prestige and respect of the Gagne name. The Krystal Moon here dive to the outside, and everybody that you can see on your screen is down.
I think that's the whole match. Well, Amanda's standing. Maybe Amanda will go to the top rope.
Amanda there for moral support for Deathwatch. Deathwatch, throughout the past several months, has tried to expand its ranks.
Wait a second.
Gunnar Bergmann here has Amanda up on his shoulders.
This is a recurring theme. As I said, I'm not here every week, but it seems like every time I am here, the Dead Hand Society is harassing the Princess of 880 Wrestling.
Now BroHemoth following suit, taking Krystal Moon out of here, and you can see kind of toward the back of the screen, Deathwatch and Dead Hand Society, they're making moves toward the back.
Someone tell them I made a bold prediction they would win the match. You can't win the match in the back. Meanwhile,
in the ring,
the Otaku has taken control.
Yeah, Reyes in here with Dave Luna, and we're effectively 2v2 now, Sean.
I know. No sooner did I say, did you like that stammering? No sooner did I say, there's chaos, there's so much going on, that now a traditional tag match of all things is broken out.
Nilo, Reyes in the corner, reversal there by Luna. Got a tag team 101 here by the hybrid team.
Oh,
frequent
what a
tags,
maneuver.
keeping Luna.
That slide into the German. How do you prepare for offense like that?
Again, there's frequent tags, keeping one team member fresh at all times. Beefcake fired up on the outside, looking to get into this matchup.
Beefcake is ready for action, but I don't know. The Canadian squad showing a lot of, well, not showing it anymore, are they?
Step up Inseguri by Dave Luna. There's the tag to Beefcake. They are the freshest competitor in this match at this point. And Beefcake doing them all themselves, taking out both competitors. In the corner.
Attempted to mess with the bull and got the horns in that exchange.
Bit of a double spear there. Now Beefcake has Reyes in the corner. Whip into the other corner, charging in. Belly-to-belly suplex. Into the cover. This could do it, too.
Oh,
Reyes
lucky to kick out there. Gagne, not to criticize. I don't want to get critical early in the night, but Gagne should have been on that.
Certainly the momentum now in the favor of the team of Luna and Beefcake. Look out in the corner there.
Well, maybe Gagne was biding his time. Beefcake goes for the clothesline, gets chopped.
Chopped by the Otaku, and here's Gagne. Look at this tandem offense now. The teamwork of Team Hybrid. Tandem offense, too, and that's it!
Canada draws first blood as we were saying. Three teams from 880, one team from Hybrid in that match, and it's the team from Hybrid getting their arms raised right now.
You can see the replay here, provided by Sidekick Media Services. That was all she wrote there.
Big
for
high-low takes Beefcake out.
And as you mentioned, Team Hybrid Championship Wrestling starting off in the win column here. Our action starts at the top of the hour at IndyWrestling.live, or for ringside members of the IndyWrestling.us YouTube channel. For Sean Collier, I'm Pittsburgh's own Paul Michaels.
I'm going to the ring.
Temporarily
I need to be in the middle of the
out.
action.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.